How's it going there, YouTube? This is Quinn. That's Snazzy iPhone guy. My voice is kind of worn out. I've been doing voiceover to all of this morning, so I do apologize for that. But this is the video review of the PaleKai Waterproof case from bestwaterproofiPhoneCase.com. Now, this is designed specifically for iPhone 4, and it's currently the only case that they sell. It's pretty interesting. There are some obvious shortcomings, which I'll touch on, but it does a pretty good job at trapping out water. Now, it's not going to be like a diving case. You wouldn't want to go deep sea diving. But if you're by the poolside, you're getting splashed, you're going river rafting. I can think of a bunch of different instances when I would use this. And it's nice to see. Not only does it block out water, but it's actually pretty shock and drop resistant as well. If you were to drop it, I don't know how well the waterproofing would work in the future, but it is kind of an all-around rugged case. Now, again, this isn't really designed to go, under extreme pressure. So even like 8 or 9 feet in a swimming pool may be pushing it. So this certainly is kind of, I'm by the water, I don't want it to get wet, and this is kind of like protecting from a few splashes, although we'll fully submerge it here later in this video to show you that it is indeed fully waterproof. Now, it features a few interesting things that I haven't seen on a lot of other waterproof cases. First of all, it's designed just for the phone. You have access to the home button. The top button here is blocked off, but you can depress it by pushing on the top of the case, and that works pretty well. You do have camera openings, so if you do want to shoot some footage under the water, you can do so. Really nice because 48 bucks for an underwater camera is super cheap, and you do get the HD of the iPhone, so that's pretty cool. I used it actually under my pool to film my little brother swimming across, and it worked out pretty well. It was pretty cool. So there's that. You have a one-way port right here to let sound out of if you were to get a phone call. You can receive phone calls. There is no cell problems or anything of the like, so you can still get service. And I was able to get a phone call. Obviously, no water goes in, but sound does come out. Actually, they were pretty clear. I mean, I could hear them fine. Now, unfortunately, the other story is there's a little port down here that not only ventilates air from the inside, pressurizing the inside of this case, but it also gives you access to the microphone and the speakerphone ports. Now, the speaker down here did not work very well. It was really muted, really muddled, and you couldn't hear what was going on at full volume or half volume or really any volume at all. Now, the microphone was a little bit different. When I was on the phone with people, they could understand what I was saying, but they said it sounded like I was in a wind tunnel or something really where, it didn't sound that great. So again, phone calls are achievable. They are possible, but they certainly aren't practical while using this case. So it does have a clamshell style opening. You have the O-ring around the side here to obviously protect your phone from the water, and then you have a few cushions here to press your phone against the case. To get it in, all you have to do is stick it face down in the front of the case, and I always forget to do the bottom first. There you go. You do the bottom first, and you push it in, and it'll fit just nicely. It works, and everything's good. Cool. But one thing you will also want to note is it's super hard to get out. I tried pushing it out, and it just takes like about 10 minutes to pry this thing out. And you don't really want to push on the plastic on the front of the screen because it is attached to the case and, is very integral to the waterproofness of the case. So if you were to kind of peel the screen up, game over, this case is pretty much a waste. So there are a lot of precautions that you do have to take when putting on and removing the case. Here we go. So to tighten this, there are 3 screws here. You just need a screwdriver or a coin, and it just requires a quarter turn. And that'll put it into the locking position. Try that one right here, and try this one right here. All right. So once it's locked, it's all nice and tidy against the O-rings. Again, you can see that you do have full access to your camera, Apple logo, pretty much everything of the sort. There's a little bit of grip here, which is nice to see. It is certainly a beefy case. It's bulky, but it does the job, and it keeps waterproof design included. There is a little thing right there. It does rainbow. I mean, this screen, again, is certainly not high quality. You wouldn't want to just show off the Retina display to your friends using this case. But, it is functional. Again, it's not like great for multi-touch or anything, but it does work if you just need to peck around the UI of iOS. Now, you can also turn this case on and off by depressing up here. It's certainly not the most elegant way of doing things, especially since there's no button cut out, like you're actually depressing the case, but it does work. Oftentimes you'll run into the case like depressing itself, and just automatically out of nowhere, you'll get the, if I can pull it up, you'll get this right here, and that'll pop up all the time. So it is temperamental. It's certainly, again, not like your daily rocker case. This is kind of like a special situation. Oh, I need to waterproof my case, so let's do it. But, you know, for $39.99, it's one of the better waterproof cases out there. It does what it, you know, advertises. Again, it's certainly a specialty case. It's not for everyone, and it's certainly not a daily rocker. But if you're by the poolside, if you're doing an activity that involves water and you want to protect your iPhone, this is probably the way to do it. So you can get this for $39.99 at bestwaterproofiphoncase.com. But obviously, this would not be fun without a test. So we're going to do a test and a demo right now. Alrighty, so we have here the iPhone. As you can see, fully functional, fully operational. We're going to put the drain down here on my sink. Throw this down there, and I just got a text message from my mother. Isn't that cute? So as you can see, the iPhone is in there, getting all wet. That's pretty well submerged, I feel like. So there you go, it's right here. You can read my text message. Yeah, oh hey look, I need to go pick up my brother from a lesson. Woo. But it does work, everything's still operational. This is interesting. The Retina display, or really any touch-sensitive display, doesn't work underwater. But once you dry it off, everything is just fine. So there you go. That is the waterproof iPhone case from bestwaterproofiphoncase.com. Pick yours up for $39.99. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. As always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.